Hello, my friends. Gene from Regular Guy Mountain Biking. Thanks so much for tuning into this video. So I'm pretty excited about this review. We're going to get to take a look at this smartwatch that I got sent to me for review from a company called Kospet. This is their Tank M3 Ultra Special Edition. Ultra because it has GPS functionality, and Special Edition because it comes with a special extra band. Now, why I'm so excited about this review is because I'm kind of a techie, nerdy guy, and I see these smartwatches on the internet all the time. And I gotta wonder, because the prices are ridiculously cheap, how good could a watch be for the price that they're selling them for? Because, right, you take a look at the Samsung ones and the iWatch, or all, like, they're pretty expensive watches. The Garmin's, oh my Lord. These things are really pretty inexpensive, so how good could they be? We're going to find out if this watch belongs on my wrist or belongs in a garbage can. Stay tuned. Let's take a look at the Kospet Tank M3 Ultra. Let's start this review off with a quick unboxing. The first thing you see when you open up the box is the Tank M3 Ultra. Digging a little deeper into the box, you'll find the proprietary charging cable. Because the version that was sent to me was the special edition, there's an additional tool to change the length of the stainless steel band that comes with this kit. There's also a few extra links for the stainless steel band added in the box just in case you have a large wrist. Even though the screen is built from Corning Gorilla Glass, there's a screen protector included. Finally, you'll find the rubber watch band and instructions. That's pretty much it for the unboxing. Now let's talk about the features of the Tank M3 Ultra. The first feature I want to discuss is the build quality. I think this is one of the most important items to cover, because if the watch is built poorly, it's simply not going to last. The Tank was a great name for this watch because that's basically what it's built like. It has a stainless steel unibody and also Corning Gorilla Glass screen. The moment you pick this watch up, you can feel that it's a solid product. I'm quite impressed with the build quality. And I wasn't expecting something as good as this, because the price point on this watch really isn't expensive at all. This watch is water resistant and certified to pass military standard 810H durability standards. Bottom line is, the watch is built like a tank. This watch is so tough that Kospet actually said in one of our emails to beat up on it because people like to see that and it attracts more views. So I took the watch, put it in a glass of water, shoved that in the freezer, let it freeze overnight, then took it out into the driveway, beat it up with a hammer, and there wasn't even a scratch. The watch really is a tank. You navigate the watch using a combination of the 4 buttons on its sides: select, back, up, and down, and the touchscreen. All the buttons feel solid, and the screen has a very responsive feel. I also found the screen to be more than bright enough to view in daylight. You can play around with the watch and set it up any way you like. I'm going with the holiday home screen right now. But if you just tap and hold the screen, you have the option to switch between the various synced home screens that are stored on the watch. For more customizations, you just move over to the smartphone app. And not only can you pick from a ton of different home screens, it also gives you the ability to set up lots of other areas of the watch. For example, things like notifications. There's actually quite a few apps that come on this watch. And you can also set how they're displayed. I have them all in list mode, but if you go to the theme section on the watch, you can change the way these apps are displayed. Right? You can look at Honeycomb if you want. There's quite a few different ones you can check out. Again, I used list mode. You just pick the one you like. Since this is a fitness watch, you do have a number of apps to help you understand how your fitness is doing. You've got heart rate, sleep, blood pressure, and many other ones. And all the information that the watch tracks syncs seamlessly back to your phone This way you can track how your body's changing and how you're doing. For me, I was mostly interested in the workout apps. This watch can help you track stats from over 170 different sports. There are quite a few that come out of the box, and then if you want, you can add more if needed. No big surprise here, my workout mode of interest was outdoor cycling. The M3 Ultra supports GPS tracking that connects with dual frequency 6-star positioning. Something very important to note though, the Tank M3 does not offer GPS tracking, only the Ultra. I bring this up because most people watching this video will want to use this watch to track your rides, and for most of you, you're going to want to use the Ultra. I found the tracking to be very accurate, and via the phone app, all your rides will sync to Strava. I also like to use the standard simple apps that you would expect to see on a sports watch. I use the timer app and the stopwatch app all the time when I do my workouts. An app that I would love to see on this watch would be an interval timer that you can set up on your phone and sync to your watch for HIIT-based training. I'll add that one to my wish list. So all this stuff is nice, but how's the battery life? The M3 Ultra comes with a 480 milliamp battery that far exceeds my expectations. I chose to use the watch in an always off mode and just turn it on when I needed to. But there are other options, including a scheduled one, so the screen will only turn on at certain times of the day. With the option I chose, the watch lasted for days. Here are a few other apps you might like if you're an outdoor enthusiast. There's a compass, and there's also a Barometric Altimeter. This watch will also help with your daily tasks. You can create a bunch of different alarms. You can set it to notify you when you get emails, SMS messages, and a bunch of other app alerts. You can even use this watch to make and pick up phone calls. Okay, my friends, that's going to do it for this review. Obviously, the Tank is going to stay on my wrist and not in the garbage can. The Kospet Tank M3 Ultra is a really good smartwatch. I got to remember the full name. Big takeaways here, simply the functionality, the build quality, and obviously the price. If you want to get yourself a smartwatch and you're just not ready to dive into the big bucks for some of the other name brands, you really want to take a look at the Kospet watches. This Tank is a hell of a good watch at a great price and definitely worth your time. It might actually be the watch you stick with from this point forward. I don't really know why you wouldn't want to. It's really a very, very good watch. Okay, Gene from Regular Guy Mountain Biking, thanks so much for watching. Keep the party on the pedals, my friends, and I'll catch you later.